Hello everyone, Grandma here, and today I am making a meal of Haluski. It is from the Depression era because my parents grew up in the Depression and my mom would make this meal when I was growing up. All you need is a head of cabbage, 1 stick of butter, 1 onion, and a bag of egg noodles, which total it's a meal under $5. We're going to start cutting the onion up first. Okay, now we're going to slice the onion in half, and then half again, and half again, and then we'll just slice it in. No, what's that? We don't want skin. Like this. And this will be the 1 onion we use. And thank you, Zoa, for my apron. I wear this all the time. Every time I'm cooking, it saves my clothes from being all stained. And I thank you. I just love it. This is the onion cut up, and if I sound like I have a cold, I don't. It's just the onion is making me all tear up. We're heating up 2 tablespoons of butter in the frying pan. It has to melt, and then we are going to add the onion. I'm removing the leaves, the outer leaves from the cabbage, and then this will be cut up and put in the frying pan. Now I'm adding the onion to the butter. Now we'll cook the onion in the butter while I'm going to cut up the cabbage. It doesn't look good here. But take that off. I don't like how it looks. Terrible. Okay, now we're going to slice the cabbage. And then we'll put it in the frying pan. And this is a very good meal if you like cabbage. And it's easy, simple, quick. Very simple and quick to make. And cheap. Very cheap. My mother used to make this often because she was very thrifty and wanted to save money and make meals that were meatless and didn't cost much. Since my mom was Polish. And my dad liked it even though he was Italian. Okay. Oh, these onions look very good now. They look like they're done. We don't want them to burn or anything. And now I'm going to add the cabbage. And this will cook down. It looks like a lot, but once it cooks down, it won't be too much. We will add a 1/4 cup of water to this so it stays. I'm covering the cabbage now, and I'll let it cook at least another 10 minutes to soften the cabbage. It's been 8 minutes now, and you can see how the cabbage has come down. So you always have to put a lot of cabbage in the pan because cabbage shrinks as you're cooking it. I'm going to cook this for another 10 minutes because I like my cabbage to be really soft, and this is a little hard yet. I'm heating up the water for the noodles while the cabbage is cooking. It has been cooking for 20 minutes now, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let this continue to cook while I'm going to make the noodles. The water is finally boiling, so we're going to cook the noodles now. The noodles are going to be cooked now for 7 minutes. I'm adding a teaspoon of garlic to the cabbage. And that'll give it a nice flavor with the onions. I just drained the noodles, and now I will add 2 tablespoons of butter. And then after this melts, I will add the cabbage to the pot, and we will be all ready to eat this delicious meal. Now we're adding the cabbage to the noodles. And this is Haluski, cabbage and noodles. This is a poor man's meal that my mother's family would eat during the Depression, except her mother would make the noodles from scratch. Okay. How is it?
Very good. Tastes delicious.
Good. I'm happy. You can have this plain, or you could eat it with applesauce or sour cream. As you can see, the pot is empty. It served 4 people for less than $5.